experience they've gathered. Man, the future and the present, very bright indeed.
Hartenstein up top. Stay on the clock. Holmgren fighting for it inside.
Oh, good awareness right there from Holmgren. Making sure to get off a great look in time.
Pass to Champagny. Wembanyama left side. Shoots over Holmgren. That's short off the rim.
Yeah, no reason to fade away there.
There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter. There's the triple. And the Thunder, another three.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
To the left wing. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama going to town inside. The Thunder with the lead. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Out to Castle. Going inside. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He ends up dropping in two from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. On the wing, Wallace. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Tim, how about Cason Wallace? A tone setter on the defensive end.
Well, yeah, he is going to make you work on every single possession. He is one of the best on-ball defenders in the entire league, and he's got great hands so he can rack up those steals.
Inside, here's Wembanyama. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Spurs making a switch here. For San Antonio, they've been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And Tim, when you have De'Aaron Fox in your organization, you have a leader.
That is so true. On the floor, he's going to run your offense, dictate the tempo, and control the game. But in the locker room, that's where De'Aaron Fox is a vet. A great pro, and younger players look up to him.
Pass to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Here's Williams. And that comes off the assist by SGA. And the Thunder lead by 5.
Man, that's a lot of strength in there. Williams finding a way to get that to go. Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
Got that one up quick. Wallace has got the lead up to 6 now for Oklahoma City.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
That one drops for him.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Mitchell. Nothing on the board. The kick out to Williams. Caruso with the ball. Back to Williams. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Williams has got 5 points so far. Spurs trail by 6. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
The kick out to Williams. Back to Caruso. Off target from 3-point range. And San Antonio has possession. And Greg, last season, the Spurs broke the longest playoff drought in franchise history.
Yeah, it's been 6 straight years outside the playoffs. In the prior 5+ decades, they've only missed the postseason 5 times total. We're talking NBA, ABA, you name it.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot, guys. Stephon Castle can definitely guard. Coach Mitch Johnson said he can impact winning defensively with his versatility. He can affect the game as much as anybody. Castle said, with Vic behind me, I can pressure up a bit more, and that gives me freedom and confidence on the ball. Back to you.
He can lock it down. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Substitution on the court.
The first free throw is good. You know, though he's technically a big, Wembanyama is practically positionless.
Yeah, he's just so versatile. He can initiate your offense. He can stretch the floor. And obviously, with that great length, he puts a lot of pressure at the rim.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
Pass to Hartenstein. Mitchell outside. Holmgren in the post. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
That one good for 2. And it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
Oh, such a field shot there. The photo.
Fox with it. Williams picks him up. Wembanyama outside. Victor Wembanyama.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Holmgren looking around. Pass to Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
He powers through. Size and skill. That is a tough tandem to contend with.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Champagnie. 6 to shoot. Williams with the block.
Well, Williams is one of those guys that nobody wants to see in their face. He is a determined defender.
And he loves throwing fuel on the fire.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
And so it's Oklahoma City. Their lead at 11 points.
49. The Spurs, 38.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Tim, there can be more than one blueprint for building a winning culture. Some teams emphasize the flow of the game, the beautiful passing. Others emphasize grit, getting inside and grinding it out. How would you pick?
Well, Kevin, I think a lot of it has to do with the personalities of the leaders of each team. You take their strength and the rest of the roster plays off of it.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
And both teams have been off the charts in this one.
Well, stops have been very hard to come by. They've just been trading buckets down the stretch.
Oh, incredible play on the ball. Great beat.
That's all about activity right there, and it leads to a stop.
To the middle. Moran. And he jams it with authority.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Now we'll hear from Allie course, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mitch Johnson was saying to the team. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Now, Gilgeous Alexander. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Well, that's why SGA has proven he's one of the most natural scorers in this league.
Back to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Oklahoma City leading by 11. Pass to Hartenstein. Screen by Hartenstein. Shoots it. Wembanyama with the rebound. San Antonio with the ball. Oh, what a finish!
I'm telling you, he is doing absolutely everything he can out there. He's just nice. Hartenstein showing you a little bit of flair right there. Very stylish on that dunk.
Here's Champagny. Now Wembanyama. And the shot goes in.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Both teams will make substitutions. And Gilgeous Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. They have a 9-point lead. Vassell. And there's the 3.
Just too easy for Vassell. Gotta run him off the line.
Here's Hartenstein. Outside SGA. It's off target. Spurs trail by 6. Vassell. It's good. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. SGA fires. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Now Fox. Now Wembanyama takes him, dunked it home, running inside.
And this is what a franchise player does. Wemby coming up huge down the stretch.
Always with the ball. Now defended by Castle. And here is Gilgeous Alexander. Williams. Lock at 6. Doesn't get that one. Fox goes in.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. That one can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Left side, SGA. Now Williams. Now here's SGA. He got it right before the clock ran out.
Rising to the moment. That is clutch.
That is really showing some poise under pressure.
Fox with it. Now Wembanyama to tie it up. A 3-pointer. Good.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity necessity to regroup with so much at stake here.